Now, next night, 14 young people from Cornwall with limited experience of sailing will be taking charge of a tall ship and racing it all the way to Spain.
Well, on the second day of the Tall Ships Festival in Falmouth, we've joined the new young crew of the Maybe, and Charlotte Gay is live in Falmouth now for us. So, Charlotte, this is quite a challenge, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. But first of all, let me just talk you through a set of unusual circumstances. We've got sunshine, we've got school holidays, and we've got massive tall ships right in the middle of Falmouth Harbour here. That combination doesn't happen very often. We've been looking forward to this for a long time. This ship has got a lot of experienced Polish crew on board, but as you've been saying, I've been meeting some of the least experienced crew. They're on board the Maybe, and they're getting ready to set sail on Friday as well. These ships are majestic, but they're also blimmin' hard work. And 14 young people are about to find out what life is really like working and racing a tall ship.
You have to think about where your foot is. It's not really the sailing, although the sailing's a great adventure. It's the kids learning to develop with each other, learn to tolerate each other, etc., work together. And they find themselves, they find themselves as well.
17-year-old Ella from Lostwithiel got the bug for sailing with the help from the Roseland Youth Sailing Trust. How are you with tight, confined spaces? But I'm pleasantly surprised I can even fit in this bed, to be honest.
Yeah, well, I'm actually not great with them, but I always say that I'm not claustrophobic on a boat because I can just go up on deck and there's the ocean. So if anything, you feel the opposite of claustrophobic because you're in such a wide open space.
It's a very calm day in Falmouth right now. I can feel the boat gently lulling. Is that something you just kind of get used to?
Yeah. If anything, that helps me get to sleep. It's like being in a hammock.
Unfortunately, sailing isn't cheap. A new mainsail alone will cost you £12,000. So many young people like Ella have been sponsored to take part in this year's race.
There are barriers to entry into sailing, and I know people like Roseland Youth Sailing Trust work really hard to let everyone have an opportunity to enter sail. I'm always amazed that people who live in Cornwall still haven't got access to boats and the sea. So, this is a great way to do that. Making it equal in equity in terms of people allowing people access. It's this great sport, and also may lead into a great career for your life is amazing.
The Maybe was built for racing around the world in 1929, but in recent years she's regularly stocked with supplies ready to train the next generation. And with the tall ships in Falmouth cancelled in 2021, Bea from Port Scatho thought she'd missed her chance to race the team to Spain, but now she's back on board.
I love being on the water, I love the teamwork, just the animals. I'm obsessed with dolphins and whales and anything like that. I just think the boat moves in such an incredible way when we get her sailing nice, so it's really nice.
Well, the Maybe took part in the first ever tall ships race in 1956, and in 2023 she has a new mission: to train the next generation of sailors. And with one day to go before they set sail, this is certainly going to be an adventure. Well, I am, of course, very excited to hear how they get on. But as you can see, it has been so busy here in Falmouth. And it's not just the people who are going out to sail, it's been celebrating the people who've been coming back, the crews who brought these ships in. They've been parading through the town, and there's been sing-song, there's been music, there's been prize giving. In fact, the Mexican team that came past me just before we came live was showing me that they got given a Monopoly Falmouth-based Monopoly set. I'm not sure how much they'll be playing that when they're busy doing their next round trip. It has, though, as I said, the last few days have been incredibly busy. The queues here have been really long. Yesterday, lots of people were turning up outside of their time slot and hoping to get a chance to get in. That was causing some problems. The organisers say if you come within your time slot and make sure you pre-book your ticket, then everything should run smoothly and much smoother as it has done today. So you've got a multiple chance tomorrow and then another chance on Friday as well.
Great stuff. Okay, Charlotte, thanks very much for that.